Welcome back to Eden Zero Anime Review episode number 14. This one basically is The Girl on the Hill. This one covers chapters 33, 35, and the first 9 pages of chapter 36. Yeah, basically with this episode, there's about, I'd say, and this is just my personal theory, I think it's roughly about 7.5 chapters left for this whole arc. So, my guess is we got about 3 episodes left to go for this arc. Yeah, I'd probably say about 3 episodes, so presumably we might wrap up this arc. I don't think it'll be next episode. No, I think it might be by either 16 or 17 we wrap up this particular arc. Yep. So we pick up last week where Java basically is just, well, he already killed three players. And of course, Shiki tries to attack. Of course, we see a good, cool effect here of his scythe he uses to try to kill, or try to take out Shiki. And of course, things alive. Though she ends up eating Shiki's hair, and it grows. And it looks like though he's about to attack more, and then he's called away for a meeting. Yep, he's called away for a meeting, and then pretty much like right after the townspeople thank them for saving them, and they decide to stay in the town for the night. And of course, they also, it's like, okay, it's thank you for, like, can we do anything for you guys? So they ask, like, where can we find a girl named Hermit? And they're like, oh yeah, you mean the girl on the west, on a hill west of town? And he's like, yeah, that's her. Thank you. They go and they talk to her, and yay, we reunite with Hermit. Like, mission accomplished, right? Not necessarily. She just want to leave because she thinks the humans don't have hearts, even though they actually do. That was good. Yeah. So Hermit basically just turns him down. Of course, they talk about it, and then, of course, he talks about basically how Pino has no problem with humans, happy, and he's about thinking about Michael, his best friend, on Grimbill. And then he starts crying, and of course, Whis is wondering why he started crying for nowhere. Well, because he's thinking about something. And he's like, tells Rebecca, I had something off my chest, like, man, he's like, talking about how these boobs are heavy and my shoulders are stiff. And Rebecca's like, I don't freaking care. And my thinking is true, like, you chose this avatar, you could have chose a guy. Nope, you chose a female body for some stupid reason, Whis, but that's basically what you decided to do. And they're basically after that, like, oh, we hear like a church bell ringing. Well, it looks like sounds like it could be a church bell. It's another bell. And the reason why, because apparently there's a big humongous monster army appeared outside the town. And oh yeah, Java wants to basically kill them all. Oh yeah, and also Homura apparently disappeared. And she's like, oh yeah, I want to join up with Java and I'll take him down, Drac and Joe. Well, that's what she doesn't say to Java, but like, I'll do anything. And of course she means, oh yeah, they're not bad people to meet with her contact, Jesse. Yep, and apparently she looks like she joins up with Javin. And like shown later on. Then we have an interesting little plot twist happen at the end of the episode. Like we have, of course, the sub-boss who appeared in the last episode. He comes back to protect his town because that's technically his programming. He's basically the city guardian. And he basically protects the town really well. He takes basically a full plan of arrows over townspeople. And, of course, what you think is Homura fires an arrow at a little girl who's actually Data. And, of course, Shiki is wondering, what do you do that for? I thought you were a friend. He's like, my friends. And, of course, then they just fire a bunch of arrows at them. And then we see they're all being deflected. Does Hermit do this? Oh, no, Hermit doesn't do this. Hermit, yeah, she goes back and he picks her up and basically protects her from the monsters. Revealed this is actually the real Homura. Yep, the real Homura. And, of course, everyone's like, why are there two Homuras? We'll find out next week. It's quite interesting plot twist. Like, wow, two Homuras. We think this person is Homura. Nope, it's not Homura. It's somebody else. But yeah, this was actually a pretty good episode. I think the Homura subplot, like, the way it presented the episode, even in the manga, this came completely out of, like, oh, she just undercover agent for the Galactic Corporation, and of course then, like, want to take on Drac and Joe for some reason. And, well, not much else to say about that. And of course that Javin, oh yeah, by the way, the reason why Monster Army is attacking the town, because Javin reprogrammed them all in order to take out the town. That's mainly the reason for it. Yep. So yeah, that's particularly it for this particular review. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be My Hero Academia. Okay, next video. Bye.